Alright guys, sorry about that. I accidentally, I wasn't paying attention to the battery and ran out on me. But anyway, I got a fresh battery in, so saying something, but I aimed to say something of relevance, but I just don't remember what it So we were talking about rain. Unless you don't like the sound of my voice, or if you think I talk too much, the purpose is I'm trying to be informative. If you're not from here, if you've never been here, or if you just, maybe you find it entertaining. I don't know. A local's perspective, so to speak. But like I said before, I really want to make videos on like at Buffalo Creek, riding around and those hollers, local trails, to give you a better idea of like a tour guide almost. But the circumstances just didn't really make that convenient. A number of reasons. If I was here for more time, I could do that for you. And I don't know what the future holds. Maybe in the future, but as it stands, I don't know that that'll happen, especially with the rain and all. I only got, let's see, I got like today and 2 more days, and then I have to go back to Sheboygan. To go visit some people before I leave, and it's just a lot of stuff to try to get done, and 2 weeks isn't really enough time to visit everybody that I would prefer to and catch up. It's just not that easy. Hard to do that. Hold on, I gotta take my helmet off. There's another bug in my helmet. Don't know what kind of bug, and I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to get it Not too bad. Got it out. Just a little, like a tickle and itch. Now, if you don't like bugs, you might not like that too much, but it's not bad. Most of them are harmless. Unless it's a hornet, yellow jacket, or black widow, maybe a recluse spider. The bugs shouldn't be much of an issue. I mean, there are ticks, but it's not likely. I mean, not impossible, but not likely. It's less likely. Most of them are just going to be harmless bugs flying around, or something flying around. Now, I haven't seen no snakes on this trip, and you know, I'm not disappointed, but I've seen plenty of them in my time in these mountains. So I'm not going to complain about that. Now, it seems like most of the snakes, especially rattlesnakes, and I mean a lot of rattlesnakes, which is the most common snake that I have seen, riding quite a few of them, is on the Bear Wallow. Now, I've seen quite a few on Bear Wallow, but I've rode Bear Wallow the most out of all the trails, Hatfield McCoy trails. So, but I rode in these mountains a lot, aside from that, and local trails and stuff. And most of all the rattlesnakes that I've ever seen is over in that area. You know, I don't know why, but it just seems to be the case. Not saying there's not just as many here. I just haven't seen them, and I've done a lot of ridings. Next intersection, we need to try to assess where we are according to the map. I have a general idea of where we are. But it's a nice, easy ride, you know, nothing major. We're on 37. So we were on 47, so now we're on 37, and we'll find out the next intersection where we are. I don't think we've missed a turn or anywhere we wanted to go. Big fox, I don't know. The only drawback about this section of this trail I'm not a fan of is all these little mud holes. Not a big deal, but I've mentioned it too much, but I did get a teriyaki gear reduction kit, it's not installed on this machine. I repeat, I did not install it. I wanted to make an assessment on whether I felt like the gearing on this machine was suitable for these trails, or the terrain, and with stock tires. Now, if you add bigger tires, that might be different, but on stock size tires, I'm not coming across any issues to where I think I need to do that 35% gear reduction. But this is easy stuff. I don't know that I would need it in the technical, and it's always well advised to not break the original seal on the motor. That's just conventional wisdom, experience. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you decide to do. You can seal it properly with the same type of stuff, Honda Bond, but as far as I can tell, it's the same stuff. Honda Bond, actually, it's made by another company, but Honda puts their name on it, but it's good stuff. Some people prefer Yamaha Bond or Yamaha Bond as opposed to Honda Bond, but anyways, when you do that, you have to take the front crankcase off and swap those gears out, the clutch basket. But and I'm sure if you do a proper job, it'd be fine, but the machine will probably give you less problems over the long term. No engine oil leaks or anything like that. Less likely if you never break that original seal. And it's not really necessary with stock size tires. For this terrain, there's no reason to go bigger. You might, like now I have some Kenda Bear Claw XLs. You know, you choose whatever tire you want. I don't have them on here. These are just stock. But I mean, I'm getting around pretty good. It's just the most technical stuff. I'd prefer to have those if I wanted to ride it, because they have firmer sidewalls and harder rubber and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't really want to ride the most difficult stuff anyways. For the most part, I haven't felt good enough. Doesn't appeal to me all that much. It's a workout. I don't want to tear up my machine. I work hard to pay for this, and it just seems to be wasteful, because there's always that chance of wrecking it. So left is 47. We're on 37 here, so let's double check our map. Anyway, so this would be taking us back that way. So I can't tell, was that 48? So when we get up to, we're at this 47, we'll keep going right, and we'll take 48 since we came on 47. So we'll take 48 when we get up here. We're going to get on 47 now, as you can see. Maybe I'll get closer, because this camera seems to put stuff so far away. Some little butterflies, I don't know what you call them. Could run into it there. Looks like it's getting cloudy. I hope we don't run into any rain. I really don't. I don't know. I was talking about local trails look like that. So we're back. There's some riders over there. I see them. You see them? Make sure they see me if they go this way. Let me go ahead and pull over. Barbed wire. That'll happen. Well, you do pull over in the summertime here. Do be aware of that. Oh, shit. Little barb. That's major. So we want to go, I think I went up this in another video, but we want to go up 48. Yeah, I think we went up 48 yesterday. It's nothing major, or day before. I wanted to kind of map this out, make some videos so you can see Braveheart. I don't know that we missed any trails between yesterday and today. Maybe an alternative road, maybe. I'll have to double check it. But I don't think we are. That just goes down to the mouth, which is the entrance. When you hear somebody say the mouth of the holler, that's the entrance to that valley, that holler. The head is all the way to the end of it, that valley. So the mouth means the entrance, the head means the end of it. So the mouth of the holler is the entrance to the valley, and the head of the holler is the end of the valley. Really complicated. So, and people live in hollers, in regular houses, in trailers, and so on. Not up here specifically, but if you ever hear people living up a holler, then it's because they lived in one of these valleys. Ravine, maybe you refer to it as a ravine, but that's all it is. It's nothing really different than that. It's just the terminology. Now on this Honda Rancher, stock tires, second gear, two-wheel drive is what I'm using. I mean, it's a four-wheel drive machine, but I'm only into a one-handed, which I don't always advise for everybody, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I went up here the other day. It's not real bad. I don't think I need four-wheel drive. There might be a little stretch, but that's now if you have better grip and tires, you may not always option to use four-wheel drive. I just do it to prevent spinning. It just makes it for a more streamlined, smoother climb. that loose material rock, basically some little pieces of wood where they cut these trees, or they broke some of them. Some of them's broke or fell over.